That's Muppet here, back with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, doing I guess it's an early stream compared to what I've been doing normally. But, it's still dark outside my house, so, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so let's start it. Grr. You have disgraced me for the last time, Still Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. Damn. See you in hell, evil magistrate. The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode, The Dark Messenger Returns. Hell yeah, I'd watch that show. October 14, 5:31 PM, Wright & Co. Law Offices. That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for the young people. Young? Like how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? No judgment, kid shows are fun sometimes. Hey, I'm only 17. Oh Christ. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number 1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai is over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Oof, truth. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14, Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Will we get to check out my room? Bring. Beep. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick? Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick. Please, Nick. Beep. October 16th, 9:22 AM. I'm now at the office. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kid show Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, no, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Bring, bring. Yes, Wright and Co. law offices. What? Nick? Is the Steel Samurai? What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Beep. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Okay. Before we chat, do one thing. I'm just gonna go invisible a minute. I just need to reset my thing. I'm just seeing it in the corner of my eye, just freaking out to no end. So definitely just gonna fix that up. Start television. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah. There we go. Back to normal. Thanks for the wait there, lads. Okay, let's talk. What to do? Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing? I wonder. My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Dimitri. I don't think there's anything to examine in our office. Let's go. Detention center, visitors room. He looks like a lion. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa, what are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No? This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Yeah, let's chat. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday, actually. It was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went for a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a few rehearsals scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when When 5 came around and the staff gathered at that studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. He got hold of him. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jeff Hammer, dead. He'd been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologise for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Oh, she really doesn't like that we're older than her. Damn. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Not a solid alibi, gotta admit. Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. I mean, while you're there, you might as well. Okay. Main gate. October 16th, Global Studios, the main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai shirt. Awesome, aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You want in? You gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. I really hope her name's not actually Old Bag. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible happens and all sightseeing, wasting your time in a place like this. Don't you see a job to do a lawyer's work like the rest of you? Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Interesting, like a life of ease, no work. Yeah, I wish young things were a mite different, mind you. Hippies pose, what are the use coming to these days? My own soul hasn't called him. I can't read and talk that fast. Oh. Okay. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today. Why does she look so evil? Ooh. The studios. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. Something tells me, you're more children's nightmares. In fact, in my younger days, no, you were a star. Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Whoa. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too. He was... Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Willpowers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. She's so rude. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Jesus Christ. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday. I was here from 1 in the afternoon till 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady thinks she owns this place, obviously. Okay, let's see if we can get one from Mr. Powers. What did I do? Hello? How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Double check his alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I would never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mother's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. Okay. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually she said the same thing to me. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. Let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Ugh, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Oh, of course. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Oh wait. Sense. Take this. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's the letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognise the bold, childish scrawl. Okay, so she's tempted. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here towards the studio. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Should be a 1, 2, dressing room. Okay. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents. Guide map of Global Studios. Alt record. Okay, so we can check that as we wish. Studio 1, please. October 16th, and the entrance. Oh my god, he's lost his head. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? I forgot what I did for him. Oh, it's that confused detective. Hey pal, you know the prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Eh. We hurt his feelings. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Yeah, I think she did. Oh. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth is in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright? Okay, let's have a chat. What have you got for us? Investigation. So, how is your investigation going, detective? Well, Hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Time of death, 10:15. Oh, on... Wait. 10:15. Oh, 15th of October at 2:30 PM, cause of death, pierced through the chest by a spear. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 PM. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 PM. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Rather not. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for showing me up there. Surely. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. Oh, no, honey, no, she mean. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my bag, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What do we get? What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny. For someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. We'd have to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go! We got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Is that a thing? Let's examine first. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind? Oh, I guess I can see that. A little? Maybe? What kind of monkey has a nose like that? I don't know the actual name. He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Cut that tree down with it too. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh, yeah. That way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. Used to be. Okay. They don't use it now, though. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera, SP1307. That must be the camera ID number. Okay. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. What? Why is my mouth moving so much? Oh well. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a key card, a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Go to the main gate. Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need to... she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Okay, I know we don't like her, but that's a bit rude. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied? Powers is guilty yet? Ugh. Exactly. Ugh. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective, don't you? Why don't you tell us about the security photo, man? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera. What there? Excuse me. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Okay. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1 o'clock. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? What happened at 1? Oh. The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Mr. Hammer. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense. Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just shoot all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home. I do. Okay. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey, no touching! Easy. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Okay. talk to Powers. Apparently they have Mr. Powers in questioning. Right. Look, pal, that camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by. And it took a picture of Will Powers. I have to ask him about that photograph. Oh well, let's try again later. Okay. Let's see if we can talk to the detective again. Oh, we can go into the employee area. Never mind. Nick! This is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Hell yeah. Got clothes horse. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted so I can't see inside. Probably good, people get dressed in there. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. Vending machine? Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. What? Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this. Ladies first. It's over there. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Okay. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Okay. Slide. Ooh, more. Oh, forgive me, didn't mean to do that. There's a half-finished backdrop for the stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably near old Tokyo Castle. A nice bike. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Okay. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. I mean, fair enough if you just found a dead person. If you're not prepared for it, that stuff is fairly shocking. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus a steak. T-bone steak? That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I had a second stomach just for steaks. What? I mean, who doesn't? I think my second stomach is definitely for candy. Candy or French fries. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Hey, I'm not a kid. I mean, you fell for it. Okay, let's go talk. Oh, we can go in the dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. Oh, just a moment. There we go. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right. And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. Examine. Start with the bed. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. It's locked. Looks like he didn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Okay. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you're already wearing one myself. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? I mean, 4. 4 stomachs. You got one for your main food, one for her steaks, one for her candy. No. One for steaks, one for candy, and one for dessert. So that's 4. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh! This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie? Samurai Boogie Woogie. Okay. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. Got a bag here. This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look. An employee card key. That must be Power's. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow it. Oh, so now we can get to Studio 1. Banger. Okay, let's go there. Oh, can we keep looking? I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag. Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. It's a good thing you're a lawyer, you can get her out of it. Okay, main gate. So I'll talk to you again, can we? Can we show him this together? Hey detective, take a look at this. What's that? Whoa. Don't show him that. He'll confiscate it. Aww, I just wanted to show it off. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammond's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this key card we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. I mean, crime scenes can be pretty fun. Especially if you get to investigate them and find all the bits of evidence and just tear the place apart. But they can be pretty messy. Okay, let's go in. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Yeah, let's examine. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, don't touch in there. Oh, that's not a security lady. Oh, sorry, my partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who? Me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people? WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? You'd never heard of Wright. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Okay, what info have you got for us? Did you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Okay. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, is this private? What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl, I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy. Not really. Not really. Just trying to figure out if my person's innocent or not. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was there. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some of the studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Wait, one more first. So, you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't really cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Okay. Oh, I didn't finish examining the scene yet. that's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Okay. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. What? What's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine. But I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai? I think she's being serious. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. No, it's true, there isn't any blood. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. What was it, a towel? How can the costume just absorb all the blood? Okay. Let's go talk to the security lady. This lady. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. This is kind. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30? Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky head cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you young'uns are like that nowadays, running your mouths like that. No tomorrow saying this and that and the other thing when I was, no thing too about respecting your elbows back in the day, saying that you're used to I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, she rages too fast. Whew. Okay. Whew. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulder. Ooh, true. Let's check out the computer. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Hell yes. Okay, let's give it a try. Do you know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 PM that day. 1 PM. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security... Okay. What was it? Oh, we don't have it. It was, 370? There, entered. Nothing happened. Huh? I got the wrong one. Maybe we should go look at that camera again. You know what? Yeah. Camera, what are you? Yep. ST1307. Okay. Skip this. It's the same dialogue. 307. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Okay. So he's in costume. Huh? How is this picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the only one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I can't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 PM, photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. No, that's the only one in the computer. Powers, photo added to court record. Okay. Hey Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than what I give you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Let's hope not, the last one got stabbed. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it's just a joke. So are you done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. To be continued. Yes, please. Let's save. Ooh. Cool. Day 2 trial. Excuse me a sec. My phone is a-glowing. Nah, it's chill. Just the basic notifications. Be like, ooh, the weather today is this temperature and raining. I'm aware it's raining. It hasn't stopped all day. Oh well. Okay, October 18th, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 4. Pretty boy's back. Edgeworth is back. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honour. The defence is ready, Your Honour. Oh, I did go early. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 PM on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, If you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run through of the action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studio. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 PM on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 PM, the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 PM. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. There he be. The time of death was 2:30 PM. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone want to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? I don't think we need to hear the whole thing again. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Okay, in the court record. Your Honour, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. His face. Your name, please. Oh dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. Even when I was young, I was not an old bag. So however, children make fun of me just to believe it. But there was one boy in the camera in Chestnut High School who called me an old bag and Objection. I object to the witness talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stage, on the stand, please. I can't talk that fast. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, see. Yes, see, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Okay, witness account. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 PM. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30 PM, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 PM. It was Powers. That man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Okay. I arrived at the gas station at what? I need to check the court records. Okay. Okay, we can maybe show this at the end, because it doesn't actually show Will Powers, does it? This one, you didn't actually see one. Objection! Let me get this straight out, Miss Oldbag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? You're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Tokyo. Miss Oldbag. Is that the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Don't your mama teach you any sense, son? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers just played the role of Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Mr. Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should all be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Okay. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? Not really. So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Okay, I'll just do all of them then. Can't hurt. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Hold it! Whippersnapper! Hey, I haven't said anything yet. I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. Up and up. You today, always whining about each other, pointing fingers this way and that. It's old enough to make an old lady cry. Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth has to make his match. Daddy. Okay. During the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. Okay. Hold it! Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better. I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. Okay. You broke one of the props. It was a big mess. What prop? Hold it! He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear. The murder weapon. Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the format. Okay. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me, which is... Where is this Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Object. Hold it right there. We keep talking about possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Continued. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 PM. True. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Okay. Yeah, that's true. The only person I saw go to the studio before there was Will Powers. No one else went there. Oh, let me see the record. This photo 2 at 2 PM. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 PM? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. I mean, I'm not fit, but even I could hop that fence. Jeez. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Hold it! Are you sure. Objection. The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Oh my god. Edgy boy. Edgy boy. Windbag sure has balls. Well, you know what I mean. Oh, windbags are the way of skipping over important details after all. Oh, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Yeah. The only person I saw go to the studio before them was with Powers. No, you only saw the... Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking. Right. You said no one suspicious looking. What about before you got to the guard station? I know we did that. Okay, what have we got on the record? 2:30? Yeah, it says photo 2. Risking it. Objection! Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 PM, photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 PM on October 15th. Really, Sonny. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2. The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it was really the only photo? Order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not only 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for the one of these photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. Watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it should seem to me. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Well, yeah, he's only like 2 years older than Phoenix, isn't he? Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Mr. Oldbag? Mrs. Oldbag, excuse me? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate? Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. Okay. I see. Before we do find that out, I want to double check whether it is 17, 24. Oh no, he's the exact same age as us. Jesus. Okay. I'm older than both our lawyers. I see. Your testimony, please. Okay, the other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious of the scene. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo for that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say that was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Okay, the other person. Sorry, adjusting in my seat. 2 seconds, lads. Okay. Every day, after I finish my guard duties, I have one other job to find photos. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious of me. Throwing out one photo that day. Might be a useful tactic to remember for use in my future career as a wingman. Let's find out more about this erased photo. Okay, so we'll do it on the last one. Hold it! Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? A fanboy? Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboy. Real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. You say that wasn't suspicious? Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one can get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. Oh yeah, we did see that earlier. Yeah. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. I told you they were freaks. But still not suspicious enough to keep the photo. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. We're in our The lawyers are in our 20s and you've called us whippersnappers. What do you define as kids and children? Kids? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. It's like 14? What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes. Well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for the young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I would think. It's quite heavy. Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Okay. October 18th, 11:08, in the lobby. Mr. Powers. Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. Who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it. Really? What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Me? What are we going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could have conceivably have done this. Right. And it will take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. Optimistic? Yeah. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. Oh, 2nd or 3rd grade of like elementary school. I don't know. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. What are our choices? Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalised. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? Let me see profiles. Okay. Claimed she saw Pounds heading to the scene, and then she did delete the photo. So if it was a photo of herself, makes sense. Assistant at Global Studios in charge of large props and set pieces. Maybe the security. I don't think it'd be the grade school boy. If he is actually like 10 years old, it's not gonna be him. Maybe. Oh, wait, let me check one thing. With this girl, in charge of large props and set pieces, so she'd be able to carry the spear sword, the samurai spear. Maybe it was the assistant. The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai. So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor. Objection. If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Well, the costume also looks like it's just too big. Oh. Uh-oh. Bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Power's injury? Powers and poor Hammer were out of the run through. Oh, and me? What about the assistant? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle. The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Power's injury. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume. But she could have walked the Steel Samurai walk, she wouldn't have lived. That kind of takes the legs out from under that case. Oh, did I miss the right? I'm afraid I have to pedal on shoes. Oh. Ow. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Maybe move on, Mr. Wright. No. One more chance? Then we're gonna go with the security lady. It can't be a 10-year-old kid. Well. Probably not in a video game. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper. Order. Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Mrs. Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Definitely. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Usually, yeah. Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. He hates her just as much. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Press further. Give Granny a break? Hell no! The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's action on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Oh, she already hates you. What's it gonna do? Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only in grade school though. As you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds, tops. That means she's strong? Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders stay? Whippersnapper. Ah, proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed the murder? Do we? Maybe the fact that the spear's broken? Take that! Take that! Your Honor, the murder weapon was a samurai spear. That very spear is also shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Or would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss what was her name? Something old bag, Your Honour. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Okay, trial day 1. Right. Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking. Oh great. Stop the press. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about? No. Not to talk about? By whom? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, we'll testify. My lips were sealed. Okay. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. Convenient. They said they had nothing to do with it. See? They told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I've always do what I'm told. Doubtful. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honour. Witness the power of the old bag. Oh, hello, Dr. Salt. There's an echo going on. Thanks for letting me know. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, I'm just going to test this out. How does that sound? One, two, three, testing. Okay, 1 sec. It's only the game audio. 1 second. Okay, it might be a feedback with how I've got it hooked up. you're right, it has got a little bit of a one. Ooh. Is it really bad or is it manageable? Just a little off-putting. Okay. If I can adjust my microphone settings. Thank you for letting me know. I had no idea this whole time, so thank you so much. Okay. Oh, it fixed it? Oh, perfect. Awesome. Okay, apparently I had 2 speaker settings on at the same time. Okay. Awesome, awesome. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, all sorted. Okay. Okay, hold back. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people studios. Okay, so we said they had nothing to do with it, so they told me to just pretend they hadn't seen. They hadn't been at the studio today. For an old windbag, she sure likes keeping secrets. Let's get as much information as we can. Okay, so we'll press her on anything. How's your... Actually, I'm not sure. Wait, how's your day been, Dr. Starr? Or how was your day yesterday? I'm not sure if it's your morning or evening, I'm afraid. Hold it! So you were told not to talk. That's right. By the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sunny. We were all in on it. Dr. Starr, you just woke up, well. Oh, you got the sleep aches. Oh no. Oh, well, good morning. Thank you. Yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day today. And thank you for checking in with me. And helping me out. Quite literally a godsend. Thank you. Oh, hold on. What are you pressing on all of these? Hold it. Who are these people? Well, the director and the producer for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of the action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked me about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Also, she's wearing a band on her ring finger on her left hand. She's married? Okay, I need to see this in her next close-up. Where? Oh my god, you're right! Who the hell did she blackmail into marrying? Oh my god! Or maybe it's someone who's on the same wavelength as her. Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer? Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Yes, it was closed off, no one used it. Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left, the path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but keep going. What's it gonna hurt? They said they have nothing to do with it, see? Hold it! Hold it! Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder? I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. You got bribed! And you just admitted that in court. Ugh. So you got your bonus and you still talked? Oh my god, you did. I think I've asked all the questions I have done. No, we haven't. Keep going. I want you to keep quiet about something. Yep. Hold it. So you were told not to talk. That's right. By the studio and TV bigwigs. Oh, we would have done that. Why didn't I hear about this? There were some other people at the studio. Nothing to do with it. So they told me to pretend they hadn't been at the studio. So they were actually in the studio. Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. I'll kill this woman, I swear it. I feel sorry for Edgeworth, almost. She really left him hanging on this one. But if you're going to go accuse me, I'm not letting them get off scot-free. Well, that's the last one. It's the only option left. Then? Who are these people? Well, the director and the producer for starters. Oh, we said this for a previous one. Okay. So you go with these people. The director was in the employee area all morning for a run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Wow. Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Here it is, you go through the gate and always left by the monkey statue. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue? No, that's all we've got. Your Honour, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defence's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. He's so annoyed. I understand, Your Honour. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Boom. Ooh, okay. It's now 1:04 PM and we are in the defendant's lobby number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I say... Well, I'll be going down to the studio to do some more Oh, that's not even him. I'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it is? Just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been that old windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone has to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. I don't. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. He just needs a hug. To be continued. Right. Oh, yes, please. I want to save you. Oh, no. I already saved. It's fine. October 18th. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Woo, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we find out about in today's trial. The director and the producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. Yeah. What do you think we should do? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Oh, right. Then there's no point hanging out here. That's what I've been saying. Let's get to the studios pronto. Why not? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. That's not enough information. Okay, we'll head to the studios. 2:16 PM. Global Studios, main gate. No one's here. Right. Now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them. You totally should have. Okay. Oh yes, this area has birds. Outside Studio 1. Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today? Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Hell yeah. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This is Studio 2? I thought so. It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, that it does not. Looks like a cabin. Hey, there's a trailer over there. It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? Well, we might as well check it out. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is the part of some temporary film set. Ooh. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Okay, can I slide? A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. My attorney badge. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? What's this? An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Okay. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. There's a big 2 painted here. Probably because this is Studio 2? Probably. Oh, it doesn't look anything like a studio. Oh, my bad. Nick, let's go inside. You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked. Aww, shucks. Is there no way to like break in or anything? No, maybe not. Okay, let's check out the rest of the area first. Oh, that's not what I meant. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else. Nick? Maybe if we examine the cameras again, that assistant pops up. Wow, look at that camera. It must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Hey, smile, Nick. You're a star. Stop that. Okay, no, it did not. I'm not sure if you hear that. Some of my neighbours just got back and their child's a little upset, it seems. They're, once they get past the car park, we shouldn't be able to hear them, hopefully. Oh, poor thing. We'll go check out the employee area. Hold on, I'm just listening. Yeah, see? They just had to get inside and it was fine. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? With a bit of cardboard. I'm pretty sure even a child can get the cardboard off. Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Sorry, I have to move my position. My butt's gone dead. Okay. I'm back. I had blood flow to my legs again, it's fine. Okay, examine. Oh, bit lower? There we go. So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today came in through that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey Nick? If that drain's covered, that boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him though, don't you? What, you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious. Uh-oh. Rip it open. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Hiya! There! That should make the kids happy. The things we do. The drain grate is off. And I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? It must be nice to live so free of guilt. Okay. There's half-bench backdrop. Looks like it was a castle. Okay, that was from earlier. What? Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything new, so we'll check out his dressing room again. This is where the steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But, Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. She's got a point. Examine. There's some regular suits in amongst the costumes here. These must be Mr. Powers' personal clothes. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here, like he said. These didn't open. Looks like it's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It is kind of dusty outside. Anything in his bag? Mr. Powers' bag! I wonder what's inside. Hey! Supermarket tabloids! Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave those alone. Wolfmen found on Mars. I'll have to buy that issue. Okay. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Wait, Nick! What now? These snacks. They've passed the expiration date. Then don't eat them. They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. If it's only been a day or so, I'd eat them. That can't stop me. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show. Samurai Boogie Woogie! Nick, get with the picture. Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig. I am kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. Okay. Is that everything from in here? It seems to be. Okay. Go to the main gate. Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternate guard fashion thing. Studios. So, how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing their evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Yep, we've seen them. Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director. More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in the business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Okay. Can we look in the guard studio now? The computer that runs the studio security cameras. It looks like it's been turned off for the day. Okay. Let's see if we can go talk to Miss Oldbag. But okay, we've got powers first. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Fanboy. Do fanboys sneak in the studios often? Not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I see. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Okay. Can we talk to Oliver? Let's see what it says about the photo. Regarding this photograph, yes? This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time. Honest. Who else could have worn it? What costume was in your dressing room? Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who? Regarding the murder weapon, yes. Is it heavy, that's big? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively. And that's a spear that broke or something during the morning run-through? Oh, yes. I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away though. With duct tape, we heard. Okay. Okay. Any of these? Nah, the same as before. Okay. What does she say about the photo? Present? There we go, now we can go. I pressed the wrong one before. Could you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this anyway? Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. This one? Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon. You mean the samurai stick? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? He's really the only person we've met that can carry it. Okay. Let's see if we can go check out Studio 2 again. This place is deserted. Oh, crash. Eek! Nick! What was that sound? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No. So there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. Okay. There we go. Key. Oh, no, we can't ask. Examine. There we go. The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time? How... Can we present her with, like, key cards? Would that get it? Wow, they gave a lawyer one of these card keys? Well, I'm sort of borrowing it. I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those card keys here. I guess they're pretty good about keeping those out of outsiders' hands. Thanks. I'll be careful. How do we get her to move? Hold on. Can we go? They outline where Jack Hammond's body lay with the tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Where's his costume? Hey look, that's the chair the director sits in. I always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real-life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. Step ladder. So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on the narrow mind and cultural assumptions, Nick. Okay, so that's all the same. Backdrop for the stage, must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain near Fujiyama. Okay, so this is the same dialogue as before. Okay, processing. Examine. Let's check the head out. Studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. I've never seen a monkey on a nose like that. Maybe. Yeah, why didn't they put it on? Maybe we should ask that assistant. Probably in the crane with that thing. Probably so. Well, let's not try and ask her. Or not. Okay. We could try. So we've talked to Will. We've pretty much done all his. I don't know how to switch out to the other lady though. I don't know, I'll keep looking around the studio too. Yeah, I'll examine here again. Oh, that's fine. The trailer door, it's locked. The key is probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'd let us borrow it. Yeah, we can't get it yet. Yep. Okay. Maybe the dressing rooms? Move. What do I need? Employee area, that's what I'm heading for. The grate that used to cover the drain, it's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Looks like one of the electric powered bikes. So yeah, it's all pretty much the same. Yep, all the vending machines the same. That's sold out. It's locked. Hey Nick, let's go in. Maybe there'll be something else to steal. Hey, we're not thieves. But we did take that card key. We borrowed that. That's the difference. Okay, we'll have a look inside again. What the F? Who would you use l'amour? What the hell? L'amour? Oh my word. Huh? Wait, you first, who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever. 14 Frias. How can a JOO not know the great salmonella? Oh my lord. I make the Luke showed Steel Samurai mine RTFC read the film credits. Really? You're the salmonella? I'm so sorry, you look so sorry. No, quite alright, really. It's fine. Ruffle. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Oh my god, the face. Hot. Ew. That's so gross. Ew. How do JOO do a lot of cosplay? Because that costume rock saws. Rock saws. What? Hey, you're drooling. Huh? Lol. Buffer overrun. Ugh. You triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai. Pink Princesses. Pink Princess, warrior of the little old Tokyo. That's not bad. Muffle Lamau. Pink Princess. Why has it got to be little old Tokyo? Why can't I have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Alright, we really need to talk about cool. Let's see what this creeper has to say. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us. That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for the action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. Yeah, I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah. Suppose? I hate missing out on food. Same. Nick, what does sauce mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in the meeting from noon till after 4. With the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 PM. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. Okay, producer? About the producer, he was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Di Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary though. She bought these